Hello, welcome to SharePoint Journey. This is Devendra Veliganla. In this demo, you're gonna learn how to show or hide columns in new form and edit form of the list in SharePoint 2013. Okay, because some of the cases like if you're running any workflow and you have, let's say, 50 or whatever the columns you have in the list, and you don't want to be filled all those column values by the initiator. So let's say whoever fills that those columns, and it has to be filled by only few columns by the initiator, and the remaining columns need to be filled by the next level. So let's see how we could show and hide those columns within the new form or edit form in SharePoint 2013. Let me go back to visual. I have this app which I have just created, where I have two columns, which is approver 1 and approver 2. Okay, and I have a content type, then the list. I just named it as a list, so I'm using that content type within the list. So I have already deployed this app. Let me go to my developer site and open the app. This will just open the list. So if I click on new item, I have a title field and approver 1 and approver 2. So let's say I want to attach a workflow and user will fill these details, but I don't want him to add the approver 2 details, so it has to be added by the approver 1. So that means whenever someone fills the details, they should not see the approver 2 in the new form. Okay, so what we have to do is, let me go back to the solution in the Visual Studio. If you see the site column field schema, so what we have here is show in new form. Okay, so in our case we just need to make this one as false. Okay, so that this column will not appear in the new form. Okay, so to make these changes available in the content type, let me go to my content type, just delete the existing column and re-add it again. Okay, so, and the content type is already attached to the list, it should be available for the changes. So let's go ahead and deploy this app now. Okay, once it is deployed, we should be able to see that approver 2 column should not be available whenever you are adding a new item. Okay, it is deployed now. Let me go back to my app developer site, open the app. Okay, and click on new item. You could see that now whoever is inserting the data, they'll just update this column and the approver 1. Okay, and they will not be able to add values to the approver 2. So you could let me add a simple example. Customer, let's say approver is my name, save it. If I go to edit item, in the display you could see that in the view I could see that approver 1 and approver 2. If I go to edit item, and I still have approver 2. Okay, so I don't want this also. Let me go back to my Visual Studio again, and if I don't want to show this on edit form also, I could say show in edit form equal to false as well. So they can't even edit the item, so to enter the approver 2. Okay, to go to my content type, just re-add the work approver 2 column again and deploy the app. Okay, so if you have already app exists, it will just uninstall and upload the app back and install it. Now the app successfully installed. Okay, now let me open the app again and add a new item. Okay, click save. I could still see in the edit view display form, but let me go to the edit item. See, I don't see here any more approver two also. So what we could do is we could just handle in the thing. But if I go to view item, so I could see that the approver two is still available, but they can't do anything about this. Okay, so in this short demo we have seen how to show and hide side columns in the new form or the edit form of the SharePoint standard list. Okay, thank you for watching this demo. For more videos, please log on to sharepointjourney.com.